Marc Weinberg's WDRB weather forecast has the seal of approval from the American Meteorological Society.
You know, I think as we look through the overnight hours, we're talking about lighter quantity than what we saw last night. That said, a little bit of snow, a little bit of sleet, a little bit of freezing rain for some locations. Louisville, I think, really has probably seen what we're going to see, which was not a lot. Temperatures are below freezing. It can still cause slick spots. So I think this all then leads into the question, is anybody going to see any morning commute issues? And the answer is, I think some, and I'll show you who I think will. I want to show you some of the pictures from today. Justin follows me on Twitter, sent me this picture, and he noted just little icy in Elizabethtown today, and you can see this tree coated in ice from the freezing rain. This picture is awesome. Charles Noble sent this picture in, and he wrote, "Cards rule the ice." You could just tell this fella. He's a proud fella, just sitting out there, got his chest out real far. He's saying, "Everybody look at me out here, I'm having a great time." Every time we get snow or ice in the area, we always get some cardinal pictures. They're always my favorite. So as we look across the area, along and south of the western and bluegrass, we have a winter weather advisory. Do I think that this location's right? Personally, I would have gone with a special weather statement. I wouldn't have issued the advisory for the northern Roa counties. I probably would have grouped around Marion, Taylor, Greene, Hart, maybe LaRue and Adair County, but I really think that Greene, Taylor, and Adair County is the greatest likelihood of seeing real impacts. And does that mean that we're not seeing some snow showers in parts of the area? Absolutely not. In fact, we have some near Scuffletown, some near Bardstown. We've got a burst right now from Litchfield through around Millerstown. But what you notice here in Columbia, it's steadier. And I think that's the reality on this situation. I just don't think the precipitation was enough on the northern side to warrant an advisory. Now, that's not to say we're not going to see slick spots, because I think that's really important to note. 30 the high today after a low of 25. So we're closing out the month of January with colder weather on a month that was way above normal. 28 in Louisville with a dew point of 21. North wind at 19 means Louisville feels like 19 degrees right now. It is cold here in Louisville. And look at Seymour at 23. Elizabethtown, our camera's iced over. 27 right now in Corydon. We're 27 in the West End, 26 in St. Matthews. And the numbers are cold, down to 23 already in Bedford. And when we factor in the wind, look at these wind chills. 4 below zero in Chicago, 5 in Des Moines, Iowa. That's an interesting pattern, because basically you have northerly flow from the polar vortex near Hudson Bay and this high pressure that has been locked in the southeast. And you can see the collision. We're right sitting in the middle. So advanced track shows southern part of the area stays in longer. Tomorrow, I think some high clouds, but I think we get some sun back. Now, the front that comes through on Thursday into Friday is a difference maker. Notice on Friday evening, we're looking at temperatures only in the upper 20s, and we've got some widespread teens in here by Saturday, but it's not only a cold extended. So I've got up to a dusting of snow for Elizabethtown, Campbellsville, through around Munfordville. And in terms of ice, I can't rule out a small glaze here south of the parkways, but I think really if you're going to get into anything, up to about 1/10 of an inch near, let's say, Columbia through south of Bowling Green. So tonight we'll drop back to a low temperature coming in at around 23. We've got a 30% of that light mix tonight. For tomorrow afternoon, high is 37 degrees, northeast wind at 3. You do get sunshine. That front comes through Thursday. I'm going to courtesy with the 20%. Friday's cold at 35. Sunday we turn the corner and get outside on Monday. Winter weather advisory tonight. Monday is near 60.
Looks great, Mark.